Are you in love with football? And what about sports betting? Do you want to earn really big money from it? Experts of BetFact prepare dozens of solid and safe predictions with high odds every day, so you can win a lot and stably. Just sign up through the link in the description and punish your bookie.
Well, they're two Spaniards but not related. You can see a very common name in Spain. And here is Farpala. This could be a sensational start for the
ones. Certainly not forward passes.
There's Pedro. It goes again and hits the post. And they suddenly look vulnerable then. Pedro, they've got a couple of goals here against Newcastle in the last match on this ground, pumping Chelsea win. He must have thought, the goalkeeper, that when it went past him it was going to end up in the back of the net. Just caught on the not danger to Manchester City. There's Papala. Iheanacho hits it with plenty of optimism. The score in that defeat by Tottenham, came on as a substitute in the last Premier League game for City.
Papala doing well again. He runs down one side of Ivanovic, then cuts back across him. And Nacho just has to hold his run here.
Company is on the bench. Hazard. Fabregas. In by Hazard. 1-0. A straightforward header by the man in the mask, Diego Costa. Patient play and a little too crafty for Manchester City. Chelsea lead.
Well, it's a well-worked goal by Chelsea. Diego Costa doing what he didn't do against PSG, heading it back across the goalkeeper. Certainly wasn't easy a header for him this time. Played the little ball in. Hazard makes the run beyond the ball. Zabaleta lets him run. Centre half doesn't see it quite early enough, but it's a great delivery back into the box. All that Hazard does is just help it back into the danger area. Can't really pick out Diego Costa. Diego Costa gets a good position between Dimichelis and Kolarov. Neither see the run or neither see the eight.
Here's Iheanacho, and City might be in for an equaliser here, and they've got it. Farpala forced it in for a debut goal. And City's kids hit back straight away.
Well, I was just about to say, Iheanacho, surely he's got to hit through the back of the ball and shoot himself. He decided to square it. Farpala wasn't going to get there first, but there's Azpilicueta. Could he have done better at the far post? There's good combination play. Ball round the corner, two front players linking up well there. Either he's going to shoot for goal himself. Azpilicueta coming across. I'm not sure there's too much he can do. He's trying to kick through the ball. Farpala just blocks it.
Blocks it into the net. 1-1.
Thibaut Courtois just gets a slight touch on it. I think Azpilicueta went centre half.
Here's Pedro. Chelsea trying to re-establish a lead here, which only lasted a couple of minutes, and they might be able to do it with Fabregas. Oh, it's a great save by Caballero from Pedro, who is a thorn in City's side, but hasn't been able to get the reward from it in these 40 minutes.
And what other way that you break down Zabaleta diving in.
Chelsea raising their game, having conceded the surprise equaliser. Willian didn't quite have enough bend on it, but he's been striking from that kind of distance, with free kicks in particular, but also in open play too.
Just change the direction, change the pace. Fernando can't get there.
Players into a winning performance. Here's Willian. Hazard. Costa coming in from the left-hand side, but it's played in to Willian, who tucks it away. And he contributes again, Chelsea's player of the season so far. In the 3rd minute of the second half, Chelsea restore their lead. Stuart Robson.
Well, Willian has been a great counter-attacking threat throughout the season. It's about the first time in the game there has been space for him to run with the ball. But we've been talking about Manchester City holding the line at the edge of their box, and they do it again here, and it's far too easy for Willian to pick his run and Hazard to pick his pass. There's nothing too problematic about this situation at the moment, and then they hold the line. Di Michelis doesn't go with the runner. Willian times his run perfectly. He's level with Di Michelis, and a good finish into that far post. It's an easy pass for Hazard as well.
And an assured, accomplished finish from the Brazilian, who's really become the pin-up boy this season. He was assisting Hazard last season. It's been the other way around this time. And he's possibly going to steal the show again for Chelsea.
And it's not just this back four that have got it wrong for Man City. All see.
Willian first to it again, and Fabregas is onside. It's a great angle for the cross. It's really hung up towards Zabaleta, can just get a glancing touch. That's hammered in by Gary Cahill, and surely Chelsea are now in the quarter-finals. They've started the second half strongly, and it just fell kindly to a centre-back who has an eye for goal, and he's shown it again here.
Well, he hasn't got bad technique either. Goes through the goalkeeper, Caballero. Whatever was said at half-time, Chelsea have come out, played at another level and at a higher tempo. To start with, it's not particularly good play from Hazard. He doesn't pick anybody out, just crosses it aimlessly into the box. Clearance isn't good from Fernando. Maybe the goalkeeper should do better. Doesn't get his bottom hand down in time, but a good finish from Cahill. He certainly is a good technician for a centre-half. It's right through the back of the ball. It's just... There's another example of the centre-back, the young centre-back, not particularly good on the ball.
Diego Costa. Hazard. Now Fabregas, a touch and hit, 2 touches and hit. And he was reaching for it, the second touch wasn't quite the setup. The rumour mill has it, and you can't find anyone here at Chelsea to substantiate it, that he was a trialist as Chelsea as a very young boy. Here's a Hazard, being a trial to the still young Belgian. And to brighten up his own personal campaign, and he's done it. That will mean a lot, not just to the scorer, but to his teammates as well. Just hitting with that white coat on now. I've been asked by the referee to put that on, because he looked like the 4th official. Well, that looked like the real Eden Hazard.
Certainly did. It's a clever free kick as well. Caballero doesn't cover himself in glory again. He starts to go behind the wall before the ball's played. Moving across. Hazard just passes it. There's 3 Chelsea players in that wall. They can just move out the way. Caballero can't see it, but he can't start wandering across the goal before the ball's played. There's no way he's going to get back. There you see it. Great free kick.
But the goalkeeper's side of the goal.
It's poor goalkeeping. And I don't think he's put in a good performance at all, Caballero. And that will do.
Willian. And Michelis has been penalised. It's a penalty, and he could get a second yellow here. Andre Mariner has pointed to the spot. More pain for Manchester City.
I think he has to see the run earlier, and then he gets the other side of Traore. He's always the wrong side. It gives him a nudge in the back. Traore goes down. The referee Andre Mariner saying that it's the official on that
to get some of the spoils here, the Chelsea substitutes. And here goes Oscar, and Caballero keeps it out. Went the right way. It's pretty academic to the results, but a wasted opportunity for Chelsea.
Sometimes the delay allows the goalkeeper just to get that little bit further with his side, but it's not a good penalty from Oscar.
In pain.
And it was a complete accident. Now Parla slipped over and he slipped right into Fabregas.
Kolarov has a good hit, that was going in. Courtois had very little to do, and he was ready for that one.
Well, I thought that Kolarov was going to bend it in behind the Chelsea back four, but he went with power. It's a good strike and a good save as well. Hasn't had time to work at it on the training field, but I think it's flawed.
And in goes Hazard, and the ball's ended up in the back of the net. Hazard wasn't needed in the end. Traore gives it the thumbs up. And they do have five, Stuart.
They certainly do. It's a cross, an in-swinging cross into the box. He's got a lot of work to do. I think he just lets it skid off the top of his head. And he's had a disappointing game. Caballero, he thought that was going over the bar, but just crept in. Sets up the play. Oscar out on that far side, back onto his right foot, just whips the ball in. And I'm not even sure he's going for goal. I think he's just trying to flick that on. And it's going your way. It certainly does go your way. Hazard coming round the back. Caballero looks at it. Maybe should do better again. Squeezes in at that far post.
It's definitely Traore's goal. He scored in the fourth round at MK Dons, and he's got this one to his name as well. 2-1 in front. Followed by Cahill and Hazard's free kick and Traore's back header. Second half for Chelsea against City's second string, you might call it. Hazard hit a vintage free kick in the help yourself time in the second half. It was Cahill as well with a good finish.